everybody, Hall of Wiisdom here. It is Saturday night, Sunday morning, June 21st, summer solstice. It is the longest day of the year. Well, that means that yesterday/today was the second longest, and tomorrow will also, I guess, roughly be tied for the second longest. So, here in North America, the United States, Texas, wherever, we have peaked. It is, the days have been getting longer since the winter solstice. Now they'll start to get shorter. So how many of you care about that? I don't know. Basically, where we left off, I remember I was very tired. I think I'm tireder than I was then now. What did we do? Oh, I remember. Let me actually, you know what? Let me see what time it is. It sounds like it's raining. Okay, it's nighttime anyway, so I can kill some time here. Alright, so I want to start work on like the super exclusive stronghold for sheep pretty soon, but we're gonna run down here because due to the fact that I needed content, of course right here is the Hall of Wiisdom, and of course I want blue carpet there. That leads into what I hope to do, if not this episode, one coming up. I think eventually, I have not connected that just yet. Oh. Had a lot of mob issues last time, right? There's one of those stupid wolves. Kills all my sheep. Even in the double fence, and that is the problem. But, we are now roughly somewhere in the Isle of Wiisdom. And we're going to cycle through here. And it's going to be a pretty long little jog here, but what you see took forever. And I kept you with me for some of it. I've kind of like beefed this up too off camera. I like dealt with most of the sand, not all of it obviously, but you know, quite a bit of it, until the point that I just got sick of it. And what we did is really cool. It's just, and it's neat seeing for the first time, but after that, man, it's just, you know. Now what I've done here is, don't we have 3? Yes, so essentially like right here down the middle would be tracks if we decide to go that route. And then to the side, you know, you can like decorate, you can put potted plants, we can put leaves, different colored blocks, miscellaneous mile markers, whatever we want. So that's kind of the point of having it be 3 wide. And I guess it makes use of a lot of cobblestone. We've acquired it over the years. Now, right here was a junction point. Again, you can tell because I kind of had the wall kick out both places to accommodate them. And so right here, that's where I think you were with me. That's all that was I needed some cobblestone. And this is the new route. I decided I like it better coming down straight a little bit more and then turning. So we'll probably hollow this out a bit more. We're now in another tunnel. This tunnel goes from like the extreme hills area over to, I think, like a sandy bank, and then right here, what are we to? It's still nighttime, I think. This is the one that's going to run all the way over to Nether Portal Island. So right up there you can actually see my burning pillars of the Nether. I think it is raining too, or we wouldn't see those drops. Might also have the sun coming up that direction. Can't tell for sure, but essentially, yes, it's raining. Again, if you hear that and you're like, oh, is this guy deaf? I'm not deaf, I just can't hear over, you know, the headset, so hopefully we don't get blown up by a creeper. And right here, we're in a torrential rain, but this thing is done, man. I mean, it's not like done, finished, decked out, but for all intents and purposes, I can go from the Nether Portal, which is down there at the bottom of those ladders, to Nether Portal Island. We can take a boat, we can sail off to Mushroom Island, we can sail off to who knows where that way, we can sail back home that way, or if it's raining like this in the daytime, we don't want to deal with mobs, maybe we're in a crisis situation, we can actually come in, and now you can see my glass ceiling vents right there. We can actually drop down, okay, and then you'll have to turn there, and then you can just drop in. So now we're in the tunnel that I just showcased to you. We're going to backtrack. This again puts us at that little sandy reef area. This one jogs us over to the extreme hill area. This one is the one where we had like the The 3 creepers last episode. Two of them, I guess, were like submarine creepers, and so that's what's right up there. And then right here, we actually start the extremely, extremely long run all the way back to the Isle of Wisdom. And eventually the Hall of Wiisdom. Again, I'm going to try to direct connect that a little better. I don't know if I'll make an episode of that because I'll really need content desperately to keep this daily, or if I will just actually leave it as is and do it off camera. But that kind of updates you on all this stuff. Again, right here is the path line. That's the original output from the Hall of Wiisdom. That's why I've got that there. So we're not too far over. Believe it or not, we just need a map, and we just kind of need to level this thing out. So again, right here, this is the Hall of Wiisdom corridor. I think we could actually, like I said, kind of line that up pretty easy if we just have a map with us. So that's where this goes. Again, right here, I'll just kind of showcase it to you so you'll know what this long singular hallway is. Not right there. This is that little like zombie happy dance cave, and we can kind of clear through that, and I think dig from here and kind of get everything to line up. But I mean, the path is right there that we're currently using, so I mean, we're literally like, what, 3-4 blocks over, so not too big of a deal. And I can make a nice clean turn down in there sometime when I'm not tired of doing this kind of a thing. So it is starting to be daytime. Again, I can't hear. It might still be raining. I thought I heard something just then. Coming in the other way this time. So I'll try again to keep you accommodated. And we'll pop up here. Come over this way. This will be our bedroom door 2. Shut this one. I'm always leery. I guess nothing's ever going to spawn in there. But I've not spent a lot of time with it. So what do we have on us? Not much of anything. So I have a feeling we will need a shovel. Probably smart to do another pick. And I moved some of this around too. You'll be proud of me. It's not by any means where I want it to be, but hey, we did a little something with that too. So alright. Is it raining? Or is it just like early morning again? I don't hear. It's raining. Okay. So we're probably going to have to deal with mobs. And it's probably, you know what? I would like more torches actually. Haha. Which we can do that. I think I grabbed that other thing I did off camera. Actually, I kind of woke up after recording those 3 episodes while they edited. I was down in the mines just stripping away. I've kind of restocked. I have a giant group of cobbles somewhere. I've got a lot of ore chests, and then I found quite a bit of gold actually, and I didn't mine it because I keep hoping that I'll get like a really sweet pick and we can actually increase our coal output, or ore output if you will. So what was I doing? Torches right there. 40 should be good for now. I don't hear anything. Did it quit raining? Nope. Alright, so always leery of this stuff. What? I need to get it done, and I mean, this is, what am I going to do with the inside? Continue like an underwater tunnel? So many places now that the creepers have come. Alright, so what we've got to decide. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing going to sneak up on us. Ideally, I mean, we've got sheep pens, as you should know. But quite frankly, the wolves just somehow penetrate, get inside, and wreck our sheep supply. Even if you recall, we had an episode dedicated to that guy that was up there, like lone survivor sheep. And again, I'm just making sure there's no creepers. But we got him down, used the lead, got him in the pen. That's when I doubled it up. That's where the horse is now. I have no idea how those wolves even did that. But like right here, you're like, oh, that's a stupid setup. I agree, but the goal was to keep the wolves away. I don't know if the sheep was dumb enough to stand like right there. I think I had a few people comment or message me that said they can't keep their sheep alive either. Weird thing, we've got a ton of wolves in dual survival too. but they don't seem to eat them when they're in a pen. So I don't know what the deal is here in this world. I guess it's like cursed for sheep. It's like the Hugo-centric world. So what I'm wanting to do, it's going to sound really stupid, but I mean, if you followed along in the playthrough, you know what I'm saying is true. I can't keep sheep in any of these pens that I intended to. So what I need to do is like build a sheep stronghold. And I don't quite know what I'll call it. Sheep stronghold's kind of catchy. Sheep dome, the wolf act, I don't know what we'll name it. If you got any ideas for something, let me know. But what I was thinking I would do is like dig into the side of a mountain somewhere. And we're going to make that like our sheep stronghold. I was going to put skylights in for them. I'm going to like frame it out with wheat or something. And right now the issue with that is just where do I put it? And I don't really know. I'm also bummed out it's raining because that severely complicates things. But there's like right in that area, but I don't know if I'm going to like terraform that and make it flat in the future. So I'm kind of hesitant to do that location. Problem with going in right there is we'd like have to go way, way up to get ourselves set up with a skylight, which it would look cool in the end, but dang, it would take a long time. And right now we currently don't even have any sheep in the area, so that's another issue we're gonna have to contend with. Let's see here. So we've cleared this out for our like path to the plains, if you will. And I'm trying to think, like if I don't really want to have them too far away. Happy day. So that's good news finally. 11 minutes. It's always 11 minutes when I look over at the time. It's like I'm some sort of a clock. But there's like this is an option, but again, I feel like that's too far away. Plus, yeah, we've got some issues there. This is eerily similar to like where the walkthrough king and I found like the spider spawner. How far did I go down in here? Oh, not too far. I think there was a zombie. No? I don't know. Somewhere that looks similar to that we just went down, there was a zombie like one block over. Anyway, it's a shame that mountain is just like so tall. You know. The other option, I suppose, is we could like come in from this side and do something. So let's kind of maybe size that up a little bit. See what we can do. Eventually I'll get back to like the water walls on the bases. That's kind of where we left off with that. I was planning on having a side tunnel for ourselves there. Don't really want to go to extreme hills for it, I don't think. You know what? This little thing over here, it's not too far away. It's creeper heavy though. Every time I'm over here it's like Creeper City. That's why there's all these craters I didn't have enough dirt to fill in. But I'm wondering about this little area. Make it like Sheep Dome or something. Of course it's going to get dark on us. We can't go too far over because that's just like Ravine City, Cave Town, whatever you want to call it. I feel like by being this color of a grass though, in the extreme hills area, we do have wolves, but I mean they're not like they are in the forest, which is this green grass, because this is how things transition in the world of Minecraft. I don't know, it's just where do we want to put it? I was thinking I'd do that mound over there just because that's by all of our livestock. So maybe we'll take another gander over that direction. Let's see if we can piecemeal something together. That looks like a name tag. I've had that happen like twice. That little lip right there, for some reason, it always looks like a name tag. But I don't really want to sacrifice the shed. Thought that was an Enderman on the bridge over there. Need to fix the bridge too. That thing's by no means done. Now, right in there is an option. That I kind of like keeping as is. And again, my fear here is that if I terraform this to make that all at the same level, I wouldn't want to have to deal with it. And again, right here, man, it's just got so much of a stair step to contend with. Oh gosh, we haven't really. Well, I guess I showcased the completed tunnel, which that was a pretty big project. Don't think there's any caves in that thing. I guess right now, I mean, it's not too big a deal since we don't even have the sheep. that's kind of a important component of this entire project, is it not? Eventually, I'm sure they'll just like randomly respawn, but for the time being, I guess we could stick it in there, or this isn't really enough area, in my opinion, right here. So I guess this hill it is, and I wouldn't expand that too far out, so I guess we could come in here maybe and see what we can't do. So obviously the goal right now is to just get enough whittled out that we can stand in and get a torch and then play around. So dirt block there should not keep us safe, so we'll put one right there and a torch, and we can now kind of work in this area. And just, I don't know quite the height we can go. Let's see if we can clear that. Oh, well, not very high, huh? I don't know, man. This is complicated stuff we should not be having to do right now. I should be working on the base right now, not doing this sort of a thing. So that said, the sheep are important to me, and I want to have them nearby for the simple fact I need wool readily available so we can like start mass producing carpet in different colors, you know. But haven't really been counting here. We'll just see how far out we can take this. Let's actually step this thing out. So assuming the stone is where we would start, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go ahead and just do the torches on my 5-step. So 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, next one will be 5, so that'll be good. And that's going to be, what, 5, 10, 15. Let's see if we can get 20 out of this thing. Make a nice big square. Alright, we haven't broke through to the other side yet, so I guess that's a good sign. And we'll probably just spend the night out here. So right here, that's going to be our 20 slots. Trying to think how far over we are from that tool shed. We'll probably have a witch show up here if I stand at the edge. Let's try starting at the back here. So we'll see if we can go 5 over. Looks good there, as long as we don't just magically drop off into a ravine or cave system. And with that put, we will see if we can go 5 this way. Nailed it. So, we really wouldn't have to have it be that big. But hey, we'll kind of do it in intervals of 5, see what we want to do, or expand, or add, or anything like that. Alright, so there's our 5. I'm thinking that could be surface area. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, if the sheep could just manage to not be killed when we've put them in a protective pen with double insulation, we wouldn't be doing this right now. But apparently they're incapable of that. Oh man, you're kidding me, right? That's not gonna be good. Is that a tunnel we did or something else? I guess I could bring that up a block maybe. I don't really know, because I'm not quite sure where it's at. So, 1. Alright, I was thinking that might hit the shed, but so far so good. Okay. So there's that. And got that. We are to 19 minutes, really. Time flies when you're taking care of sheep, apparently. So let's just kind of whittle out the dirt that we can access here. I guess on this side anyway. We'll just do this side because the other side we're apparently dealing with a terrain change. So the good news here is while it won't be as dramatic of a little area for the sheep, as that big mountain to our side towards the plains would be. It's at least closer, slightly closer, and nothing else. I mean, we'll have this thing hollowed out. I can always... That mountain would kind of be cool to do what I was talking about, and just like have it for a farm and livestock, and you know, kind of be like mob proof or something. So that's not too shabby. And let's see if we can get this out. Really don't want to come up on the shed, but let's see what we can do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, so good. I guess the shed's not this deep. Should be able to come back this way. Jackpots. Alright, so we'll torch this. Not there. Right there is better. And just hollow this out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I will be back. We'll continue working on this thing and see what we can do for these needy little sheep. So stay tuned, and we will see how we progress on this sheep bunker of sorts.